Perhaps you watched our basic bread making video where we showed how we make bread the conventional way, which calls for kneading the dough by hand for several minutes. Here we will show you an easier way of making bread with no kneading that looks and tastes just as good, but with hardly any work. You will need just 4 ingredients: 3 cups of lukewarm water, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 6 cups of flour. In a 5 or 6 quart covered container, mix 3 cups of warm water with 1 tablespoon of yeast. Stir until dissolved. You could add the salt in with the yeast, but I prefer to mix 1 tablespoon of salt into 6 cups of flour. Dump the flour into the water and yeast all at once. Then mix until the flour is incorporated. Scrape the spoon and cover the dough, but pop 1 corner so air can escape. Set the container on your counter for 2 hours and the dough will rise almost to the top of the container. Then place the container of dough into the refrigerator to chill for at least 1 hour. The dough is easier to handle when cold. You could keep the dough in the refrigerator for up to a week until you're ready to make the bread. An hour or so before you want to bake the bread, take it out of the refrigerator and dump it onto a floured counter. Sprinkle a little flour on top so it doesn't stick to your hands, and form it into 2 large or 3 smaller loaves. Or you could bake 1 loaf at a time and save the rest for another day. Place the loaves into a parchment-lined bread pan. Cover the loaves and let them rise for an hour or so. They won't rise too much. When you are ready to bake, preheat the oven to 450. Cut some slashes in the dough and brush the top with cold water. Because we don't want the crust too crispy, we cover it, uncovering for the last 15 minutes so the bread will brown, but you can bake it uncovered for 35 to 40 minutes. We always make 2 loaves, but we cut most of it into slices before freezing to enjoy later throughout the week as toast or in making grilled sandwiches. That's all there is to it. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Until next time, this has been Homestead Homebodies. Thanks for watching.